I didn't wait for a signal or a nod from the room. Well, Maven doesn't ask questions, it just assumes a move. While others gather opinions and rehearse what they'll do, I align with the direction and let action come through. There's a point where clarity hardens and hesitation dissolves. You stop asking for access and start answering calls. Motion without permission, no clearance required. I don't seek approval, I move when aligned. No announcements made, no favors exchanged, just forward pressure applied the same. I learned early that waiting often disguises fear. The longer you ask for entry, the less the path appears. So I train my response to certainty instead of external cue. If the intent is discipline, the movement stays true. I don't confuse resistance with a sign to stop. Friction often confirms you're closer than thought. Motion without permission doesn't argue its case. It doesn't justify timing or slow its pace. No need to explain, no need to persuade. The body moves forward, the mind stays engaged. I've seen plans decay in discussion, lose strength in debate. Execution survives best when it's not delayed. I don't borrow urgency from chaos or noise. My rhythm is internal, calm, deliberate, poise. The road adjusts to movement, not intention declared. Doors respond to present when posture is prepared. Motion without permission isn't reckless or blind. It's direction decided before the step is defined. No impulse driving, no ego at play, just alignment repeated day after day. I don't look back for confirmation or check who's behind. Progress doesn't echo, it compounds in time. When results finally surface, they seem sudden and clean. But nothing here was accidental, it was already in motion, unseen. Motion without permission, and silence remains. No drama attack, no energy drain. I don't break rules for attention or push to be seen. I move because alignment already intervened. No echoes in the war room, door closes without a sound. No footsteps linger behind. This room was built for decisions, not for noise or display of mind. The walls absorb every sentence before it learns to repeat. Nothing spoken here is wasted, nothing said competes. Maps stay folded in silence, numbers say clean and exact. Every thought is weighed privately before it becomes an act. No echoes in the war room, nothing bounces back. Words are chosen carefully or never leave the track. No shouting for confidence, no fear on the line, just measured intent and controlled time. I don't argue with urgency or let pressure raise its tone. Calm shortens the distance between knowing and doing alone. There's no room for rehearsal or speeches meant to inspire. Only clarity under restraint and patience under fire. The quiet keeps focus intact, prevents distortion of aim. Strategies weaken when repeated, they strengthen when they remain. No echoes in the war room, every sound ends here. No rumor escapes, no doubt appears. What's decided stays sealed until motion begins. Plans don't circulate, they commit. From discussion and confidence fade from talk. When too many voices collide, direction forgets how to walk. So this space they control, no opinions overlap. Only alignment enters, only readiness maps. Silence is intention, here is agreement without speech. The absence of reaction keeps intention in reach. No echoes in the war room, no applause inside. No need to dramatize or amplify. Decisions don't require witnesses, they require resolve and the discipline to hold. When movement finally happens, it feels sudden and clean, because nothing leaked beforehand, nothing was seen. The room returns to stillness as if nothing occurred, but the outcome is already active and the direction secure. And the direction secure. Conflict or glorify the grind. This room exists for precision, not for noise or pride. No echoes in the war room, because repetition dilutes what needs silence to stay sharp and execution to root. When others ask how it unfolded, so quickly, so tight, they never heard the decisions made quietly at night. No echoes in the war room, and that's the point. Doesn't need a voice, it needs follow through and restraint maintained, because the strongest moves are the ones never explained. Stays colder than comfort, no softness in the air. Walls don't echo emotion, they just hold what's there. I chose an environment that doesn't flatter, that doesn't lean or bend. Clarity works best when nothing pretends. Cold room, strip distraction, leaving tension exposed. You hear your thoughts clearly when the silence is composed. Cold rooms, hot precision, that's how I operate. No one borrowed from excuses, no hesitation built in the state. Every movement deliberate, every second aligned. Heat in the execution, ice in the mind. I don't confuse comfort with progress, or warmth with being right. Some focus only activates when conditions aren't kind. The chill keeps me alert, pulls errors into view. You can't hide weak structure when the air cuts through. I've learned pressure sharpens edges if you don't fight the cold. Resistance becomes discipline, and discipline becomes control. Our room, pressure sharpens edges if you don't fight the cold. Resistance becomes discipline, and discipline becomes controlled. I've learned pressure sharpens edges if you don't fight the cold. Resistance becomes discipline, discipline becomes control. Cold rooms, hot precision, no margin for drift, no emotions running systems, no unnecessary lift. The colder the setting, the clearer the form. What survives the chill was built to perform. I don't chase intensity or inflate the moment. Precision doesn't rush, it commits. Every action passes inspection before it leaves my hands. The environment demands respect and rewards those who understand. Cold rooms teach patience, and patience teaches aim. You don't waste motion when effort has weight. I've seen comfort soften outcomes and ease dissolve intent, but structure holds steady when conditions are bent. Cold rooms, hot precision, that's a trade I made. Less noise, less comfort, more exact. No emotional leakage, no friction inside. Just clean execution applied on time. I don't warm the room with talk or try to ease the edge. Focus stays sharp when nothing's padded or said. By the time others seek heed to feel prepared, I've already moved because precision was there. Cold rooms, hot precision, and results stay tight. No expansion, no waste, no loss of sight. The room is empty by design. No voices breaking time. Solitude doesn't slow the clock, it sharpens every line. I don't confuse being alone with being unprepared. Absence of company doesn't mean absence of care. I move through hours deliberately, no one checking in. Routine doesn't need witnesses to continue where it's been. Alone but never off schedule, no drift in the frame, no comfort delay in action, no excuse wearing my name. The day moves forward, whether watched or not. Consistency doesn't pause, because I'm alone with the thought. I've learned that discipline breathes best when it's not interrupted. Focus stays intact when it's not constantly discussed. No reminders sent, no updates made. The structure holds itself because it was trained to stay. Loneliness doesn't weaken rhythm, it removes interference. Time responds to repetition, not presence or appearance. Alone but never off schedule, no deviation inside. The plan runs regardless of mood or tide. I don't negotiate with silence, I use it. I don't fill the space, I move through it. I've seen people lose direction when no one's watching close. They borrow momentum from attention and stall when it goes. I built something different, a system that doesn't depend on encouragement, pressure, or how the night might end. The clock doesn't care who's present, it respects who shows up. I answer with action, not hope or luck. Alone but never off schedule, because alignment doesn't fade when nobody's asking questions or validating the pace. No performance required, no audience needed, just execution repeated until it's completed. I don't rush to fill the quiet or replace it with sound. Silence isn't a gap, it's controlled ground. Every task has its moment, every moment its place. I don't collect structure just because no one's awake. Alone but never off schedule, that's how progress survives. Not fueled by motivation, but governed by time. I don't wait to feel ready, readiness is built through showing up. The city softens its defenses, lights dim, voices retreat. Distraction clocks out quietly and leaves the streets incomplete. This is the hour, no excuses, no performance to keep. Time stretches without witnesses when most of the world is asleep. I don't borrow energy from noise or wait for the day to approve. Momentum doesn't follow comfort, it responds to what you do. Work done while others sleep, no shortcuts taken, no moments leash, no applause waiting, no one to see, just hours invested where focus stays clean. I move through tasks deliberately, each action placed with care. There's no rush to finish early, only precision to maintain here. Fatigue doesn't negotiate terms, it reveals what's real. Discipline isn't loud at night, it just shows up and deals. The silence keeps effort honest, no image to protect. Mistakes are corrected quietly, without shame or effect. Work done while others sleep builds weight you can't fake. Consistency compounds slowly while motivation takes breaks. No conversation can erupt, no plans rewritten aloud, just steady execution when the world is quiet and proud. I've learned the night doesn't flatter, it strips momentum bare. If intention survives these hours, it survives anywhere. The clock doesn't offer encouragement, it just continues its roll. Progress isn't emotional, it's controlled. I don't romanticize the sacrifice or speak of the cost. The work doesn't ask for recognition, it just doesn't stop. Work done while others sleep feels invisible at first, but invisibility sharpens structure instead of making it worse. Nothing rushed, nothing borrowed, everything earned in hours that were hollow. When morning starts making noise and questions begin to rise, the direction is already decided before attention arrives. They call it discipline later, or assume it came fast. They don't see the quiet repetition that taught effort to last. Work done while others sleep leaves no need to explain. The result holds its ground without needing a name. No stories attached, no credit to keep, just outcome shaped in the absence of sleep. When the night returns again and the world powers down, I'll be right where momentum lives, working while silence is around. Work done while others sleep and silence stays intact, because what's built in the dark doesn't crack. I stopped explaining intention before they learned to breathe. Words weigh down direction when action's what they need. A plan doesn't need a voice or an audience nearby. It only needs alignment, and the courage not to try. I've watched ideas decay in daylight, lose shape when overused. The more they're talked about, the easier they brew. Plans don't speak, they move without warning or sound. No announcement made, no approval found. They advance through silence, not promise or proof. Plans don't negotiate. They move. I don't rehearse outcomes or describe what's next. Preparation happens internally, execution handles the rest. There's a discipline in restraint, in keeping things unnamed. Momentum stays intact when direction's not displayed. I don't share unfinished structure or test it in debate. Plans grow stronger underground, protected from the weight. Plans don't speak, they move, they don't justify pace. They don't ask permission or slow for the race. They operate quietly, step after step, while others explain and reset. I've learned that clarity sharpens when it's kept inside. Not every path needs witnesses to prove it's a lie. I don't confuse motion with noise or progress with display. Some distances are closed by showing up the same way. The plan adjusts through friction, not commentary or doubt. Reality responds to movement, not what you talk about. Plans don't speak, they move through discipline and calm. No energy wasted, no tension drawn. They don't defend intention or promise a thing. They arrive complete without signaling. When results finally surface, they seem sudden, precise, but they were built in quiet long before the rise. I don't explain how it happened or how long it took. Plans don't ask for recognition, they just look forward. I let others narrate potential, I stay focused on form. Execution doesn't need belief, it needs to be performed. Plans don't speak, they move, that's how momentum stays uninterrupted, unfazed. I don't leak direction or trade silence for praise. I let action introduce what discipline made. When the noise catches up, it's already behind, because movement that speaks last is always on time. Plans don't speak, they move, and that's enough. What survives without explanations was built to hold on. I cut the signal down to nothing, left only what remains. When everything unnecessary fades, the system stays the same. No chatter running in the background, no static in the frame. I don't negotiate with distraction, I remove chain. Silence isn't passive here, it's active, firm, precise. Every thought is filtered before it's authorized. Zero noise, full control, nothing leaks outside. No emotion steering movement, no impulse at the side. No commentary running, no tension to unload. Just clarity in motion and pressure under control. I don't react to provocation or mirror what's displayed. Calm breaks patterns faster than force or masquerade. When the environment gets louder, I reduce, not resist. The fewer variables remain, the sharper the system gets. I don't carry excess weight from conversations or doubt. Everything that enters my space must earn its right. Zero noise, full control, that's the operating state. No rush, no friction, no internal debate. Decisions don't echo, they land and stay. Executed cleanly, then cleared away. I've seen chaos hide as urgency and panic where ambitions face. Control doesn't speed up, it stabilizes pace. The absence of noise reveals what's strong. What needs volume to exist was never meant to last long. I don't announce readiness or signal what's near. Readiness shows itself when movement is clear. Zero noise, full control means nothing wasted, no energy spilled, no effort misplaced. Every action intentional, every pause exact, nothing excessive, nothing to retract. I don't dominate environments, I neutralize them. Control isn't loud, it's when nothing bends. I've trained myself to move without emotional drag. No resentment stored, no pressure tagged. When others escalate volume, I step deeper inside, because stillness outperforms when alignment decides. Zero noise, full control, and the outcome holds. No cracks under pressure, no story told. What's done doesn't need replay or a reason explained. It stands complete, unchanged. When the work is finished, the silence returns, not empty, not cold, but earned. Zero noise, full control, that's how order survives. Nothing borrowed, no witnesses to the work. The room stays quiet on purpose. No clocks asking why. The hours move without memory when no one's passing by. I don't leave evidence of effort or marks that ask for praise. What's built in isolation learns to stand its ground for days. There's no audience for discipline, no eyes to confirm the strain. Only repetition carving structure out of silence and restraint. No witnesses to the work, no record kept, no hands applauding, no death, just progress forming slowly where attention can interfere. What grows without observers doesn't disappear. I learned early how attention distorts, turns focus into display. So I remove the temptation, let consistency stay. The work doesn't need motivation or emotion to survive. It runs on alignment and habit and shows up every time. Mistakes are corrected quietly without shame or sound. Improvement doesn't need confession when no one's around. No witnesses to the work means no pressure to perform. No shortcuts taken, no image worn. The process stays honest because it's unseen. Nothing exaggerated, nothing between. I don't narrate my struggle or broadcast my days. What matters doesn't benefit from being framed. The absence of witnesses sharpens the intent. There's no one to impress, so nothing has been. I've seen effort collapse under praise and discipline fade when watched. The strongest habits are invisible because they can't be bought. No witnesses to the work, and that's the design. What's repeated in quiet compounds in time. No validation required, no proof demanded, just structure reinforced and pressure managed. When results finally surface, they look sudden, complete, but they were shaped in solitude, far from the street. I don't explain how long it took or what it cost me inside. Time spent alone with discipline doesn't need to be justified. There's freedom in being unseen while building something real. No distraction pulling focus, no urge to reveal. Inside, time spent alone with discipline doesn't need to be justified. There's freedom in being unseen while building something real. No distraction pulling focus, no urge to reveal. No witnesses to the work, and peace stays clean. Nothing to defend, nothing to maintain. What stands at the end was never fragile or weak, because it was built but no one could see. And when attention eventually arrives, it finds something intact, not a performance in progress, but a result that doesn't retract. The room stays honest after midnight. No one left to impress. The walls don't react to ambition, they only reflect what's left. Paper waits without judgment. The pen moves slow and clean. Every thought that survived the day finally speaks between. The clock stops asking questions, time loosens its grip. I don't rush to feel certain, I let intention take shape and script. A plan plan written after midnight, when noise has gone to sleep. Built from what still matters, now what promises to keep. No witnesses watching, no image to defend, just clarity forming where the day would end. The city hums far below me, like a distant machine. Its rhythm no longer dictates what I'm allowed to believe. I cross out borrowed futures, erase convenient lies. What remains is simple and doesn't need disguise. I measure risk without emotion, I weigh cost without fear. Some decisions only make sense when no one else is near. The silence sharpens logic, removes unnecessary weight. I don't plan for attention, I plan for execution and state. A plan written after midnight survived the morning test, because it wasn't shaped by pressure or rushed by unrest. No inspiration borrowed, no promise too loud, just structure born quietly from being alone with the truth. The night doesn't reward hesitation, it respects steady hands. I don't dream to escape tomorrow, I design what I can stand. Each line is written with consequence, each choice accepts delay. I'm not chasing motivation, I'm building something that stays. When sleep finally interrupts me, the plan remains intact. It doesn't rely on mood or applause to react. A plan written after midnight still breathes at dawn, because it was crafted in silence before the world came on. No need to announce it, no need to explain. The work begins quietly and continues the same. By the time others speak intention, mine is already moving ahead, because the strongest plans are written when only discipline is away.
Lonely roads don't ask permission. The road didn't wait for approval. It stretched out into the gray. No signs asking for commitment. No voices telling me to stay. I step forward without a verdict. No guarantee in sight. Some paths don't offer comfort, they only test your right to decide. The silence walked beside me, not as a threat but truth. It stripped away the borrowed reasons and left behind what I could prove. Lonely roads don't ask permission, they move when you do. No hands to guide the direction, no crowd to follow through. You either carry a reason or you turn back halfway. These roads don't negotiate, they only reveal what stays. I learned to trust my foot, and when doubting nothing to say, smile refine my posture. Each step reduced the weight. There's no shortcut through conviction, no echo to lean upon. You learn quickly who you are when encouragement is gone. Ooh. The nights grew wide and quiet. Stars kept their distance too. I realized how much strength it takes to walk without being seen through. Lonely roads don't ask permission. They don't explain the cost. They offer clarity in exchange for everything you thought you lost. No applause waiting, no proof required, just a steady agreement between resolve and desire. I stopped asking if it mattered, stopped checking who would care. The road responded to movement, not intention. Declare there's dignity in choosing forward when comfort fades behind. Some directions only open to a disciplined mind. I felt the terrain shape my patience, the distance sharpened my sight. Each unanswered question taught me how to move right. Lonely roads don't ask permission. They accept or deny based on how you stand alone when no one's nearby. I didn't conquer the distance, I aligned with the pace and let the road decide what part of me would remain. Now I walk with fewer questions, no need to persuade. The road knows my footsteps, and that's enough validation for me. Lonely roads don't ask permission, and neither do I. Move because the path exists, not because it replies. Built in the absence of noise, I learned to work where echoes don't survive, where every sound has weight. The quiet was an empty space, it was pressure I could shape. No voices guiding every move, no crowd to lean into, just long stretches of intention and time that told the truth. I stopped mistaking motion for direction, stop reacting to the air. The absence of noise made room for something solid to appear. Built in the absence of noise, form where silence stays. Every decision reinforced by unspoken days. No signals flashing, no need to perform. What holds its ground was shaped in the calm. Quiet tested my consistency, asked who I was alone, without reflection in other eyes. praise or borrow confidence from tone. I learned to sit with unfinished thoughts, let patience finish the design. Some structures need stillness before they align. The nights were long and unrecorded, no evidence of the strain, but discipline grew steady in the space between effort and restraint. I didn't rush to make it visible, I let it strengthen unseen. Not everything that lasts wants to be immediately seen. Built in the absence of noise, refined in the dark. Every setback became alignment, every pause left a mark. No urgency borrowed, no pressure applied, just steady intention allowed to solidify. The world moves fast for attention, mistakes volume for power. I chose the slower construction, measured in depth, not hours. Silence stripped away distraction, left only what was true. I learned what I could carry and what I no longer needed to prove. Some foundations fell under praise, they weren't tested alone. Mine learned to stand quietly before ever being known. Built in the absence of noise, now steady and clear. No shaking under movement, no fear. I don't explain what holds me up, I simply remain, because what's built in the quiet doesn't collapse in the rain. When attention finally arrives, it finds something complete, not a work in progress, but ground beneath my feet. Built in the absence of noise, and finished with care. Nothing borrowed from chaos, nothing left to repair. Morning comes without permission, no curtain call, no sound. The light enters a room quietly, like it doesn't want to be found. I rise before the city remembers what it was supposed to chase. There's no one clapping for discipline, no mirror offering praise. I move through rituals built in silence, habits that don't announce. Every step is already decided before doubt gets a chance. No applause at dawn, no crowd inside, just breathe and intention meet in the light. No witness watching, no name called out, only the calm decision to move without doubt. The world reward noise later, but it never sees the start. The quiet hours shape the spine and train the heart. I've learned not to wait for signals or permission to begin. The most important conversations are the ones held within. Coffee cools untouched beside me, time moves slow and clean.
I don't rush to feel productive, I move to stay aligned. There's dignity in early hours when no one's asking why. Purpose doesn't need an audience to justify. No applause at dawn, no record kept, no scoreboard running, no debt. I don't measure mornings by how they look, but by how steady I stay on course. Some men need noise to wake them, others wake to discipline. I don't chase motivation, I built a system I can live in. The silence sharpens awareness, every thought falls in line. I'm not preparing for attention, I'm preparing for time. When the city finally stirs and voices start to rise, the work is already underway and the mind is already quiet. No applause at dawn, and that's the point. What matters most needs no announcement. I don't perform for the day, I enter it prepared with nothing to prove and everything aligned. Morning fades into motion, unseen, intact, complete. Because the strongest foundations are poured before the streets speak. No applause at dawn, still I stand firm, built by mornings that never asked to be heard.
I learned early how loud the world can be, even when nothing real is said. Voices filling empty spaces, asking for pieces of my head. So I step back from the noise, not out of fear, but choice. I felt the gravity of quiet, heavier than any voice. Silence is an empty air, it's pressure you agree to hold. It asks you to stand upright when no one warms you from the cold. There's a cost to not reacting, to letting moments pass, to carrying unfinished sentences and never letting them collapse. The weight of choosing silence rests deep inside the chest. It isn't weakness or retreat, it's a form of strength you test. No instant comfort, no borrowed sound, just standing firm on quieter ground. I watch words lose their value, used to often spend too fast. So I stored mine carefully, letting meaning learn to last. Not every truth needs daylight. Not every thought needs release. Some clarity is earned by waiting. Some power grows by peace. Silence taught me self-control. How not to move when pushed. How to hear my own direction when everything else is rushed. The nights were long with nothing shared. No witness to the strain. But discipline grew in those hours, like structure forming through restraint. The weight of choosing silence bent me but didn't break. It taught my spine to hold itself through every pause I take. No defense spoken, no flag raised high, just calm decisions passing by. I don't regret the words unspoken. They protected what I built. I don't measure progress by attention or confuse reflection with guilt. Some men grow louder to feel solid, others grow still to feel true. I chose the path that asked more patience and demanded I follow through. Now when I speak, it carries substance because silence shaped the tone. Every pause refined the message, every quiet moment pulled me closer home. The weight of choosing silence still walks beside my days. Not as a burden I resent, but as proof of how I was raised. What survived the quiet was meant to remain, and I stand complete without needing to explain. Steps no one counting. I walked through hours nobody tracked. No clock was waiting for my name. The ground remembered every step, even when the world looked away. I learned to move without permission, to breathe without being seen. Some roads don't offer reassurance, they only ask what you're willing to become in between. I didn't follow lines on maps, I trusted pressure and time. Each quiet choice I carry forward carved something steady in my spine. Steps no one counted, miles never praised, progress made quietly in unrecorded days. No spotlight followed, no numbers showed, but every direction I chose was mine to hold. I passed through seasons without signals, no hands to pull me through. I built alignment from resistance and patience from what I couldn't prove. There's a strength in being consistent when nobody's watching the climb. Discipline grows deeper roots when it isn't borrowed from approval or shine. I stopped explaining my intentions, stopped defending the pace. Not every path needs agreement to become a place. Steps no one counted still change the ground. I kept moving forward without making a sound. my feet. I learned how silence sharpens focus, how distance filters truth. Some answers only reveal themselves to men who stay loyal to the root. The weight I carried shaped my posture. The nights refined my sight. I didn't rush toward the future. I met it calmly, one step at a time. Steps no one counted, now stand in place. Every choice aligned with the man I became. No debt to noise, no image to sell. What I built in the unseen, learn to stand by yourself. When the road finally opens wider, I won't slow down to explain, because the steps that matter most were never meant to be counted anyway.